U12 Championship Baseball coming your way from Lewiston Porter. I'm Stu Boyer along with Tom Prince. Francis Beck is our producer. Russ Battaglia on camera. And Tom, this should be fascinating. A couple of U12 baseball teams playing for the championship in their U12 division. We're a little bit delayed because we had some weather up here, but an interesting matchup on paper at least.
So, yes, this will be actually the number 2 seed versus the number 4 seed getting here to the finals. As we just watched beforehand, Lou Gehrig defeated the number 1 seed, the North Buffalo team. 12U was probably one of my favorite years coaching.
Why?
It's the year that a lot of these kids had gone to Cooperstown, right? This is the Cooperstown year where normally you'd go away for a good week and it's just you and your team is all that it is in Cooperstown. And definitely you've got memories that will probably last for a lifetime, just being in barracks with these kids for over a week.
Ryan Kathman leads off for Lou Gehrig, wearing the light blue, and the first pitch of the game is fouled out of play from pitcher number 23. And I have his name. It is Brock. Brock Hillman is on the mound. The right-hander fires. Foul down the third baseline, and it's 0-2. Chris Nowak is our umpire today. He's standing on the pitcher's mound.
Let's do it. This age, you'll see the off-speed stuff. You'll see the curveballs. You'll see all that get thrown here at this age group.
Now, is there like a pitch limit in like there? Oh, hey, there's a line drive into left field for a base hit, and Kathman reaches on a ball that bounces just past the shortstop into left field, and there's a runner on first with nobody out. Now, is there? Preston Longcar, there's the runner going to second. The throw is not in time, and it's a stolen base. There's a runner on second with nobody out. Preston Longcar is the batter. He took a ball. It's 1-0. Now, Tom, is there are there pitch count rules?
It's not pitch count. It's innings. So the max a pitcher can go is 4 innings in this one.
There's a foul out of play off to the right. Count evens up at 1-1 on Longcar. Right-handed batter wearing that number 13 on the back of the light blue Lou Gehrig jersey. The pitch. High and away. Ball 2, 2-1.
In last game, when we got a chance to watch a lot of the Lou Gehrig team play, I mean, these guys put the ball into play. There's no doubt about it, and that was one of the biggest reasons for their win.
Line drive down the right side, but it's foul, and the count evens up at 2-2.
Great piece of hitting right there. Did you see that outside pitch went with the pitch to the opposite field? That's actually a textbook way to go after that outside pitch. And in a lot of times you don't see done at this level, which is why you'll see so many catchers sit up and almost just sit on that outside corner.
So 2-2 on Longcar. Runner at second, nobody out. Top half of the first inning. The pitch. High fly ball, and that'll drop in for a base hit into shallow right field. And Kathman will stop at third, so there's runners at first and third on back-to-back base hits and a stolen base. And the batter now is the shortstop, Joey Spano.
You can see right there is that one was set up to be on the inside corner, especially after the adjustment he made on that outside pitch. Pitch got a little too much of the plate, and that was the reason he was able to put that in the opposite field.
And there goes the runner from first to second. There is no throw. So there's runners at second and third with nobody out, and Lou Gehrig off to a pretty good start here in the top half of the first inning. The pitch. Low and inside. Ball 2, 2-0.
You know, something to say is what's the advantage, right? Where you just played a game and then you get a chance to feed off that win, or that you sat for an entire game and a rain delay and have to come out and play.
There's a foul ball down the left side. He caught the ball. Nice catch. Well, that was blocked by the fence, but it looked like a really nice catch, and there's one away. Spano pops out foul to the third baseman, and now it's Chris Pietrzak, the third baseman. Second and third, one away, top of the first, the pitch. High foul fly down the right side. That one will get out of play.
Hey, get ready. Get ready. Should be late on this. Ready to
I tell you, everybody back down towards the Buffalo area thought we were nuts when they said we were in a rain delay. Everybody's saying how beautiful it is back there.
Whoa, high and tight for a ball, 1-0. Nice stop by the catcher. And Pietrzak got out of the way of a high and tight one there from Hillman. The pitch. Called that a ball. Well, pretty soon these kids will be entering high school. 12. Well, they got 2 more years before they hit high school.
That depends on who, you know what I mean, the player, because some of these could be already 13-year-olds that are out there at this point, because it's your age as of April.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, April is when it is. So the end of April, actually April 30th.
That's ball 4, and the bases are loaded. How many? Most schools still have a junior varsity baseball team, do they not? Most high schools?
Oh, a lot of even modified
Freshmen?
programs.
Yeah, the freshmen. And, okay, good. Charlie Spencer, the left fielder, is the batter with the bases loaded and 1 away here in the top half of the first. The pitch. In there for a strike, a beauty. Nice pitch by Brock Hillman.
And there are some 12U players that will play already modified. They'll already be in 7th grade. So you've already got some of them already experiencing that next level baseball.
Here's the strike 1 pitch. In there for a strike. Nothing in 2-1, Spencer.
Stu, one of the biggest things that has really been the change in baseball is these bats. And we can talk about that change.
2-strike pitch is popped up, foul. And that will get out of play, and the count holds at 0-2.
So the bats a couple years ago, what they did, they changed actually to a special USA stamped bat is what it is. And what these bats are now meant to do is actually meant to mimic wood is what it is. What would be as if you were using a wood bat.
Pitches a ball, 1-2.
And why that's so important is some of the bats, like when you talked about the velocity off the bat was crazy at some of this levels, especially how close the players were.
The ball gets past the catcher, and all the runners moving up, and it's 1-0 with runners at 2nd and 3rd now as Kathman comes around to score the first run of the ball game, and now they're runners at 2nd and 3rd, and it's a 2-2 count on Spencer. So the technological folks got together and said, let's try to get this.
Yeah, there's still, but for those people that still go to Cooperstown, there are some tournaments out there that still say, hey, listen, we don't care about the bat. You use whatever you want. So you'll see some of the old bats come out when they go to some of those tournaments.
There's a long drive to left field, way back and gone. A home run for Charlie Spencer, and it's 4-0. A clear, no doubter. A 3-run home run, and Lou Gehrig quickly jumps out to a 4-0 lead.
Boy, you knew that right when he left his bat, right? I mean, that was gone. You look at it, that went out to the walkway about where those kids are playing out there, which is easily got to be another 50 feet past that fence.
Well, wow. Andrew LaJeunesse is the batter with 1 out and 4 runs in, and the base is now empty.
See, I'm a big momentum guy. I like when I can actually come right out and play again right after a win. And I think this has been a benefit so far early in this game for Lou Gehrig.
Ball 1 is inside on LaJeunesse. Up high, ball 2, 2-0. Up high, ball 3, 3-0. What we have no way of knowing is what school district these kids are in, just so, you know, that's a strike is 3-1.
I mean, you got to look at it. For Grand Island, probably
Grand
many
Island,
of these
right,
are
of
Grand
course.
Island kids.
Yes, you're right.
And then in the Lou Gehrig organization, you'll find that a lot of them are the Williamsville, right? That it should be Will North, Will East, Will South. Predominantly, you'll see it's probably more Will East and Will North players, though.
I got you. Okay. Well, of course, Grand Island, that would make sense. Silly me. Andrew LaJeunesse.
That doesn't mean there are not players on these teams that don't exhibit that. But,
High fly ball, well hit to center field, and it's gone. Back-to-back home runs. Spencer and LaJeunesse go deep, and it's a 5-0 game for Lou Gehrig. Wow. Straight away center field.
Well, if you remember when we first got here, we saw Ron Pilot, who's actually running this tournament. And the first thing he said to us was, it's been a home run derby out here is what it's been. So, and we're seeing that one early take place right here in this game.
You're not kidding. Robbie, let's see, who is this batter? It's Robbie Wessinger. It is 5-0, if anyone was asking. 1 run scored on the wild pitch or pass ball, the 3-run home run, and the solo shot right there. Adds up to 5. Even a non-mathematician like me can figure that out.
You got a book, though. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's true. And Wessinger will bat left-handed against Brock Hillman. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1.
You can see we're bringing you 2 camera angles today. So one will be the pitcher, catcher, batter, and the other one will be in everything that happens in the field.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. The 2-strike pitch. High fly ball into shallow left field. Oh, a diving catch by the left fielder. Nice catch. And they're 2 away. If he doesn't catch that and it gets past him, it's at least 2 bases.
And it looked like he was shading more towards center field right there and comes back and makes a great play as he lays out for that one.
Cole Colosimo is the batter, and he just fouled down the left side. He got a hold of that high one and tried to drop it into left field, and it dropped just foul.
You can see this Lou Gehrig team is actually full of lefties is what it is, right? And you can see they can go opposite field right here. So you got to be careful that you're not shading to towards center field.
And there's another one. That'll drop fair in fair territory down the left field line. And Colosimo makes a wide turnaround first, but he'll stop there with a solid single. And the batter now will be Luke Collard. 5 runs in the inning, 2 outs and a runner on at first. We're in the top of the first. There goes the runner, foul ball right back at us. I admit I flinched. 0-1 on the batter, Collard. Throw over to first, and he's back safely, is Collard. Brock Hillman checks the runner. Colosimo pitches. Ball's up high. 2 outs with a runner on first. Big 5-run inning for Lou Gehrig here in the top of the first. The pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2-0. We were a little delayed by the rain and thunderstorms. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. Strike 2, throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And that, I believe, that's the second stolen base of the inning. And Luke Collard has a chance now to make it a 6-run game. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Foul down the first baseline, and a nice play by the first baseman. Was a little afraid that the first baseman and catcher might collide, but the first baseman makes the catch, and the inning is over. But they score 5, and after 1/2 inning of play, Lou Gehrig 5, Grand Island coming to bat, and you're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Brock Hillman leads it off for Grand Island here in the bottom half of the first. Preston Longcar on the mound, and the right-hander winds it up and fires. In there for a strike, 0-1. Hillman on the mound for Grand Island. Throws right-handed, bats left-handed. The pitch. And there's he just barely got it over the second baseman's head. Little looping fly ball that dropped in for a base hit. And Grand Island gets a base runner.
What I do like about Longcar, the way he's come out, though, when you've got a 5-0 lead, you want your pitcher to come out and throw strikes right from the beginning. And that's exactly what he's come out and done for Lou Gehrig.
Rocco Honacki is the batter. Runner on first, nobody out. Pitch. High foul fly off to the right, not a play. 0-1.
You can see both teams very aggressive on the base pass, right? Really, we've seen, you could be talking about, if he would have stole right there, possibly 3-4 stolen bases already.
He chops one slowly. Loved by the pitcher. The throw to first is in time. Nice play. The pitcher getting off the mound and making the play. And the runner goes to second, and there's one out and a runner on at second. So Rocco Honacki is retired. Longcar got off the mound quickly. Ball was slowly hit down the third baseline. He was able to make the play. Nick Rostelli is the batter. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well hit to right field. Caught by the center fielder, and he collides with the right fielder, but hangs onto the ball. And the center fielder's down. Hopefully he's all right. That was a nice catch. And there are two away.
I think it got him right in the side, right at the chest area. Let's talk about what Longcar just did off the mound right there. What he did was show his arm strength. Because when he got to the ball, really it was how fast he could get that ball across the diamond over to first base to really get that out.
It was a really nice play. That is Charlie Spencer, who collided with he's playing center field, and the right fielder is Ryan Kathman. They collided. And we're going to take a quick break. We're in the bottom of the first. It is 5-0. Lou Gehrig over Grand Island. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
Western new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online.
Everybody has returned to play. Both players okay after the collision. Isaac Gerhardt is a batter with the runner on second and 2 out. The pitch in there for a strike and a beauty. Preston Longcar firing that one in there. High fly ball down the right side. Right fielder is there, puts the glove up. Kathman makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left after 1 complete. Lou Gehrig 5, Grand Island nothing. You are watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Gavin Lang will pitch the second inning for the Grand Island squad, the Vikings. Jackson McCarthy will be the first batter he will face. Gavin Lang is a left-hander. McCarthy will bat right-handed. Lou Gehrig putting up a 5 spot in the top half of the first, and they got a shutdown inning on the back end, although there were a couple of hard-hit balls that were caught by the center fielder and the right fielder. So Jackson McCarthy is the batter. As Gavin Lang gets set to get to work. The lefty winds and fires, drops a beauty in there. That looked like a curveball, and 0-1. Nice pitch. The pitch, down low for a ball. Count goes to 1-1. Top of the second, 5-0 Lou Gehrig. Here's the pitch. Line foul down the left side. Look out. Came a little too close for comfort to our man Russ Battaglia. Down the left field line. He had a good eye on that one and was able to turn away. Bouncing ball towards short. Gloved by the shortstop. The long throw is high, but in time. Nice stretch there by the first baseman. Good play by the shortstop, and there's one away here in the top half of the second inning. The batter now is Cole White. Lang fires. Chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 on Cole White. Back to the top of the order for Ryan Kathman next. He got it all started with a base hit, a stolen base in the top of the first. 0-1 on Cole White. The pitch. Bounces in there for a ball, 1-1. Stu Boyer and Tom Prince bringing you the game. What's turned out to be a really nice day. Started out beautiful, then we had the thunderstorms, and now it's back to being nice. Ball is low, 2-1. Two and one on Cole White. The pitch. In there for a strike. Count evens at 2-2. Good pitch there by Gavin Lang.
Could also see that Blue's given that outside corner, right? You're going to get sometimes even more of those corners when you've got Blue standing deeper.
High fly ball to center field. Caught. And they're 2 away. 2 up and 2 down for Lang here in the top half of the second inning. And now back to the top of the batting order for Ryan Kathman.
What happens when you only have one Blue that's out there, and especially when they're back batter, sometimes you get the pitches a little bit higher, right? Sometimes you get a little bit of a wider zone.
And that's a ball. That one just missed. Our umpire is Chris Nowak. He stands behind the pitcher on the pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Kathman, a left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count goes to 1-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, I love his pace. You can see he wants to get in there and pitch. Everything's quick.
Did that hit him?
Yep.
Must have. Oh, that had to hurt. And he'll head down to first base. Ooh, I hope he's all right. Where did that hit him?
Right in the leg.
Oh. So Kathman hopefully will get up and be able to continue, but that had to hurt. He's down. Well, let's take a quick break. You're watching U12. Now we're going to stay here because Kathman got up, and he's going to tough it out and head down to first base. He'll walk that one off, and the batter now is Preston Longcar. Longcar got a base hit in the first and scored on the 3-run home run by Charlie Spencer. So runner on first and 2 down. Kathman, the leadoff batter's gone on base both times up today. And it looks like the umpire's going to go over and make sure that Kathman is okay. And Kathman nods his head at Chris Nowak and says, yeah, I'm good to go. Longcar. Right-handed batter, the pitch from Lang. Line drive, but right at the shortstop. And Grand Island gets the shutdown inning. No runs, no hits, hit batter, and 1 man left on base after an inning and a half. Lou Gehrig 5, Grand Island nothing. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Gavin Lang leads off for Grand Island in the bottom half of the second inning. He'll face Preston Longcar, who gave up 1 hit and then retired the next 3 batters in the bottom of the first. Lang throws left, bats right-handed. The pitch. There's a 1-hopper to the second baseman. Gloves it, throws to first in time, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's a kind of start you like when you're a pitcher, right? 1 pitch, 1 out. All right, let's go on to the next one.
Batter now is Evan Pazinski. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the third baseline and foul for strike 1, 0-1. Longcar winds it up and fires. High pop-up foul and out of play. And the count goes to 0-2. Want to make sure that doesn't hit your car over there, Tom.
Yeah, it's protected by the tree.
Okay, good. Pitch is high and outside, ball 1, 1-2.
If it would have stayed where I first did, just to drop stuff off, we got hit right away, and there were about 3 more that came right at us.
Here's the pitch. Line drive that's past the shortstop into center field for a base hit. Evan Pazinski gets Grand Island's 2nd hit of the day. Cody Schoen is the batter now. And every time each team has had a base runner, it seems like they're trying to steal second. So we'll see if they do that with Pazinski here. Schoen is a left-handed batter against Longcar. The pitch. Low and inside, ball 1, 1-0. Tom, from your experience as a coach, what's the most difficult thing to teach young players? Is there one thing that stands out? Like, would it be dropping down a bunt, the hit and run? What would it be?
Honestly, to me, sometimes I think it's just pitch selection is what it is.
Okay, it's a ball down low.
It's pitch selection and then what to do with pitches, right? I don't like the outside pitch, so how do I hit it, right? What do I do with it inside? It's helping everybody understand the pitches and where they are in the zone and what you should be doing with them inside the zone.
Pitch is in there for a strike. There goes the runner. Line drive off the pitcher's glove into center field for a base hit. That's back-to-back base hits, and Grand Island has runners at first and second on 2 hard-hit balls, and now the batter is Lucas Saprowski. Runners at first and second with 1 away here in the bottom of the second, and Grand Island looking to dig its way out of a 5-0 hole. In there for a strike, 0-1. You would imagine the other thing that could be difficult to work on in baseball, and that ball gets past the catcher, the runners will move up there at second and third, would be how to deal with the frustrations of the game. It can be a very frustrating sport to play, and young people might
Listen,
have
we could be talking about that at any age right now.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Okay,
I see
fair
Major
enough.
League Baseball
that's
players. We
true.
need to teach that lesson too.
Yeah, like Paul O'Neill never learned that one, did he?
You want to go after those Yankees, don't you?
He was a really good ball player.
It was a very good one.
Called strike 3 for this first strikeout of the ball game and second out of the inning. And the batter now is A.J. Battaglia. He was fiery. I liked Paul O'Neill as a player. I liked him better with Cincinnati than New York.
Wonder why that is.
Well, yeah, I think you already know. But he was a really good player, but he wore his emotions on his sleeve. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Good pitch right there at the knees.
And for those of you who are new to Stu and I, Stu is a Cleveland Indians fan and does not like the Yankees very much.
The pitch. Outside for a ball. You do mean Guardians now, I know.
Oh, yeah. I'm still old school there.
I know. It's tough. Believe me, I've done it too. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen. Well, this weekend, Yankees are helping the Guardians out by beating Kansas City, a division rival for Cleveland. The pitch. Outside for a ball. Close pitch. Bottom of the second, still 5-0. Lou Gehrig leading Grand Island. 2 outs and runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded. That is the first walk issued by Longcar. And better now will be Brock Hillman, who got a base hit his first time up.
I got to tell you, that's still not a bad spot, right? You didn't need to give that perfect pitch out there with runners in scoring position. You had that base open. You did not need to do that.
And he spins around to make a throw towards second, but nobody else moved. The ball was not thrown, and the runners go back to getting their leads off the bases. The pitch to the plate is fouled out of play, off to the left, 0-1 on Hillman. The pitch. Nice stop by the catcher. Ball low and in the dirt. Count evens up, 1-1. Brock Hillman started this game on the mound. The pitch. Bouncing ball toward first. Oh, bad hop away from the first baseman, and it's safe all around as the ball hit the first baseman in the chest. Second baseman gobbled it up, but he had no play, and it's a 5-1 game, and the bases are still loaded. Tough chance there for the first baseman. Batter now is Rocco Honacki. 5-1 Grand Island, or Lou Gehrig. Pitches outside for a ball, 1-1, 1-0. Boy, when that ball left the bat, looked like it was going to be a routine ground ball, but it took a big hop. There's a foul out of play. Look out. Ooh, that one hit the car in the road.
As it was driving by.
Yeah. That guy's wondering, what the hell did I get hit by? Yeah. Excuse me, what the heck did I get hit by? The pitch. Hunacki lines one, and that'll drop in there for a base hit. 1 run scores, and they'll hold everybody else up as the throw comes into the plate. And it's a 5-2 game. So 2 outs, and the bases are still loaded. The batter now is Nick Rostelli, who flew out to the center fielder his first time up. And we're getting a meeting on the mound between the pitcher and the first baseman. Looks like the whole infield will be there for Lou Gehrig as, well, you know, it's a funny game, Tom, that the ground ball that Hillman hit started out, looked like it was going to be an easy play for the first baseman, and then it just took a big hop and went off his chest, and the inning continued. Just because it starts out looking routine doesn't mean it will be.
But we say it, and we do so many games together, right? What do we say? Walks, errors, hit by pitches will cost you every single time, and we've seen every one of those in this inning right here.
Yeah, that's true. The meeting on the mound is over.
Oh, sorry, we actually saw the hit by pitch last half inning, right? But
Yes.
But we have seen the error in the walks, and you can see those will cost you.
Nick Rostelli flew out to the first baseman, his first the center fielder, and he lines one into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the bases are still. Oh, the runner gets too far off second base. The throw, the slide. He's back safely. Oh, lucky break there as he overran the second base bag, and the bases are still loaded, and it's 5-3. And the batter now is Isaac Gerhardt, who flew out to the right fielder. And looks like we're getting a pitching change here. We're going to make a switch. Longcar is going to go to third, and the third baseman is going to come in to pitch. Is that what's going on here, is what it looks like? So Longcar's day on the mound is done, and we're going to take a quick break. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
First pitch to Chris Pietrzak, Isaac Gerhardt is in there for a strike. Chris Pietrzak is on to pitch now for Lou Gehrig. Here's the strike 1 pitch, chopped foul, and the count goes to 0-2. Gerhardt flew out to the right fielder his first time up. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3 runs in, and it's a 5-3 ball game with Lou Gehrig in the lead. Grand Island fighting back here. The pitch to Gerhardt, down low for a ball. 2-1. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes, excuse me. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Gerhardt. And he lines one slowly toward first, glove by the first baseman. The run to the bag is not in time, and everybody's safe. Runner off second, but he gets back. Oh, a slow roller for a base hit and a run batted in. And it's a 5-4 game as Gavin Lang is the batter. They have batted around here, has Grand Island, and it's a 1-run game at 5-4. Bases still loaded. What an inning. Here's the pitch to Lang. In there for a strike and a beauty, 0-1. Pietrzak on the mound. Stretches. And pitches. Outside and low, ball 1. 1-1. Bottom of the second. What a game. Grand Island with 5 in the first, or Lou Gehrig 5 in the first. Grand Island 4 in the second. Down low for a ball. Lou Gehrig bench didn't like that call.
People don't realize how hard it is as one umpire to sometimes call out there, right?
The pitch. Fly ball, and it'll drop in for a base hit into right field. The game is tied at 5, and the bases are still loaded. So 5-5 here. And Evan Pazinski got a base hit. His first time up. Tied at 5, and Grand Island can take the lead here in the second inning. The pitch.
Stu, one stat we like to try to keep is the batting averages in the game of the team. Right now, Grand Island's hitting 636, while Lou Gehrig's hitting 455.
Wow. Swing and a miss. High, tight one. Tough to lay off that one. Here's the pitch. High and tight for a ball. Pazinski with a base hit, and he scored earlier in this inning. The pitch. Down low for a ball. No place to put him. And the pitch. Foul tipped, hung on to by the catcher. Strike 2. Good job by the catcher to hang on to that foul tip. The pitch. That's a ball and a base on balls. And just like that, Grand Island has come all the way back to take a 6-5 lead. And the bases are still loaded with 2 outs, and Cody Schoen is the batter, and he got a base hit and scored earlier in this inning. So Lou Gehrig started the top of the first with 5, and Grand Island answers with 6 so far here in the bottom of the second inning. As Chris Nowak, the umpire, comes in to brush off home plate.
Well, I'll tell you, you absolutely need a clean plate when you're calling it from back home,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
You need as much as that plate as you could see.
Schoen is a left-handed batter. Got a base hit and scored earlier in this inning. The pitch. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Line drive over the second baseman's head into right field for a base hit. It'll go all the way to the wall. Run scores. 2-run score. And here comes the third runner. And it's a 9-run inning for Grand Island, as Schoen clears the bases with a double. 9 runs in the inning. It's 9-6 Grand Island. 9-5, excuse me. Thank you. And the batter now is Lucas Saprowski. The runner at second and 2 down. Nice stop by the catcher, ball 1. Pietrzak on a relief of Longcar.
Yeah, and they're all doing it with the bats,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's been hit after hit after hit.
The pitch. In there for a strike and a beauty. Count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out. And the inning comes to a close, but Grand Island does some serious damage as they more than bat around. And after 2 complete, Grand Island 9, Lou Gehrig 5. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Top half of the third inning, Lou Gehrig now trailing 9-5 as Grand Island put up a 9 spot in the bottom of the second. And we're in the top of the third. Lou Gehrig led 5-0 after the top of the first. Joey Spano, the leadoff batter here for Lou Gehrig. Gavin Lang's first pitch is a ball, and it's 1-0. Gavin Lang winds it up and pitches to the lefty. And it's ball 2, 2-0. Lang throws left-handed. Spano bats left-handed. The pitch. High fly ball, well hit, and way out of here. A home run for Spano. The third home run of the day for Lou Gehrig, and it's a 9-6 game. A towering home run. Straight away center field. No doubt about that one. 9-6 now. Grand Island's lead is cut into. And Spano getting the congratulations at home plate from his teammates. And the batter now is Chris Pietrzak. Got a walk his first time up. The pitch. Line drive into left field. That's a base hit. And it's back-to-back base hits to start the top of the third for Lou Gehrig. Well, if you like hitting, this is your kind of game. Batter now is Charlie Spencer, who blasted a home run his first time up. Throw over to first, and he's back safely.
Let's do both teams hitting over 500. Right?
Wow.
Lou Gehrig hitting 538 and Grand Island hitting 667 right now.
Well, if that continues, we could be here for a while today. High pop-up foul back out of play. You know, and I would say that most of these balls have been hit pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Found the gaps, right? They're clean hits. It's not like it's been errors. It's been really hard-hit balls.
He dropped the curveball in there for a beauty to throw to second as the runner is in there with a stolen base. So Pietrzak gets a stolen base. Gavin Lang faces the right-handed batter Spencer, and the pitch gets past the catcher. The runner will head to third. Pietrzak is at third now with nobody out and a run in. 9-6 here in the top of the third. Grand Island leading. And once again, Charlie Nowak will have to brush off home plate. It's kind of nice to see that, Tom. We've done a whole bunch of games on turf field where the area around home plate is not dirt, so you can't really brush it off. A little bit of the old-fashioned stuff in me. And the pitch is a ball. 2-2 on Spencer. Homered his first time up. A 3-run clout. The pitch. Bouncing ball toward the second baseman. Glove to throw to first is in time, but the run scores. And it's a 9-7 game. And the batter now is Andrew LaJeunesse, who also homered his first time up. The pitch. Line drive back up the middle, past the shortstop into center field for a base hit. And there's a runner at first with just one away. Robbie Wassinger is the batter now. Wassinger flew out to the left fielder his first time up. And the throw over to first, and he's back safely. The pitch. High pop up on the infield. Second baseman is there and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. The batter now will be Cole Colosimo, who got a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, that one was right down the left field line, if you remember. He went opposite way with it.
And the ball gets past the catcher, and there goes the runner down to second base. Andrew LaJeunesse is at second. 9-7. Grand Island leading Lou Gehrig. And this is just the top half of the third inning. The pitch. Outside, gets past the catcher again. And now the runner goes to third. Colosimo, left-handed batter, facing Lang, the left-handed pitcher.
Catcher's got to use that chest guard, right, and block those. He's turning his body on them.
Ball is low and in the dirt. Colosimo, the second baseman, at least to start the game. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. 3-1 on the batter, Colosimo. The pitch. Way up high, ball 4. He walked him, and then runners at first and third with 2 away. Batter now is Luke Collard, and he fouled out to the first baseman his first time up. First and third, 2 down, 2 runs in. Lou Gehrig trailing Grand Island 9-7 in just the top half of the third inning. There goes a runner from first. Breaking ball, high fly ball, well hit, and it'll drop in for a base hit into right center field. 1 run scores. Here comes the second run to the plate. The throw is not in time. We're tied. Throw down to Slecken, the slide to tag, and he's out. But we're tied at 9. Luke Collard drives in 2, and that'll end the top of the third. After 2.5, it is Grand Island 9, Lou Gehrig 9. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Cole Colosimo is now on the mound for Lou Gehrig. A.J. Battaglia will lead off for Grand Island here in the bottom of the third. We're all tied up at 9. Battaglia, right-handed batter, walked and scored, and he skies one down the right side, fouling out of play. 0-1. 9 runs for both teams.
It's taken Lou Gehrig 2 innings to get those 9, and Grand Island did it in 1.
Pitches a ball.
Now, both these teams can hit on all serious. You can just see as anything that's coming anywhere near right now, that zone, they are both jumping all over it.
Swing and a miss. It's turned into a hot, humid day here in Lewiston. Colosimo to Battaglia, breaking ball, chop foul at home plate. We're only in the bottom of the third. The pitch, way up high for a ball. Taglia leading off the bottom half of the third inning. The pitch. It's a ball, and the count is full at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped slowly, gloved by Colosimo on the mound, throws to first in time, and there's one away. Back to the top of the batting order for Brock Hillman. Been on base both times. A base hit in the first, and was safe on an error in the second, and scored in the second. The pitch, high and tight. He called that a strike. Excuse me, 0-1. I was going to call it high and tight for a ball, but he said strike. Colosimo fires. That's a ball, and the count goes to 1-1. The pitch, outside and low, 2-1. Now coming up, Tom, on Western New York Athletics this week, we have the Western New York Dick Gallagher High School Football All-Star Game, and then we're back here next Sunday for more championship baseball. There's another ball.
Well, actually, the Kensington Lions
Cats at
All-Star
Kensington.
Game. Yeah.
Couldn't think the name of it.
That'll be Friday. And also before that, though, it'll be the girls' flag football game, which will be the first ever for the Kensington Lions.
And what time is the flag? There's a base on balls. What time does the Kensington Lions flag football game
The flag
start?
football's at 5:30. And then the football game is at 7 o'clock. So you go 5:30 and 7 o'clock for those two games. That'll be Friday. And then remember, we still have another one of these games tonight, as there'll be a second game, which will be over at 4 o'clock, which will be the 11U championship.
Rocco Honacki is the batter, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second as the runner tries to steal, and he's in there standing up. Grand Island gets the lead runner to second base in scoring position. Honacki bounced out the pitcher to the first baseman, got a base hit and a run batted in, and there he chops one slowly towards short glove, bobbled, and everybody's safe. As the shortstop couldn't make up his mind if he was going to try to make a play over at third base or just try to get it the out at first base, and the indecision, and by then he'd bobbled the ball, and now it's Nick Rostelli, the batter. First and third with just one away here in the bottom of the third. Grand Island can take the lead. Tied at 9. He squares to bunt. Runner goes to second. In there without a throw.
Well, you're getting the feeling the last person that gets up is how this game's going to
Yes.
end, right?
Yes. I was just thinking, this is going to be like 18 to 18. These teams are going to settle down. There's a high pop-up. Pretty well hit to center field. It's caught. Here comes the runner from third, but they will hold him. And the runner will not score. And their runner's still at second and third with 2 away, and Isaac Gerhardt is the batter.
See, he just got under that one.
Yeah.
You heard the coach say, "Is you just miss it." He's right. When you see it go that high, right, he just got underneath it.
Pitch is high and outside, a ball to Isaac Gerhardt. Runners at second and third and 2 down. Colosimo fires, swing and a miss, good pitch. 1-1 on Gerhardt. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 2-1.
Tell you, and that was an important catch right there because you held everybody, right? Nobody scores.
Yes.
And that's the reason why that's so important, and for you to have that arm in center field.
High pop up into center field. Center fielder is there and makes the catch, and the inning is over. And after 3 complete, Lou Gehrig 9, Grand Island 9, and you're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Top half of the 4th inning. We're still all tied up at 9, and there's a foul down the left side by Jackson McCarthy. 0-1. Gavin Lang still on the mound for Grand Island. The pitch to McCarthy is a ball, and the count even is 1-1. He bounced out to shortstop his first time up. The pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 2-1. The pitch. Foul back onto the backstop. Count evens up at 2-2.
This may also come down to, we've not said not only the last at bat, but which pitcher's going to close this game out. You know what I mean?
Yes. There's a bouncing ball towards short. Oh, right through the shortstop. And McCarthy will be on first. Right through the wickets. And the batter now will be Cole White, who flew out to the center fielder his first time up. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1.
Seen a lot of pitchers, both of them throwing a lot of off-speed stuff today is what we're seeing.
High pop up, and it'll drop in fair territory, but it'll roll foul. That's right. And the umpire says, "Let me call it. It is a foul ball." And the umpire is talking to the Grand Island coaches who wanted him to make the call. Now, had the ball been caught in fair territory, or had the ball been caught at all, obviously it would have been an out, but it hit the ground and rolled foul. Breaking ball and a beauty for a strike. That's called strike 3. 1 away.
But, you know, the one thing I always say, if you're an umpire, right, you've got to take control of the game. And I really believe he's done that, right?
Yeah,
he
no
really
doubt.
has done that today to make sure there are no issues, right?
Yes, I agree.
You talk to me, you do not talk to the other coaches. He's done a very good job of making sure he's controlled the game.
Yes, I totally agree with you. That was another good example right there.
Huh?
And at the end of the last half inning was another good example when he came over and told one coach, "You don't talk to the other team, I do, and I will." Ooh, we hit him. And now the runners at first and second. As for the second straight time, Ryan Kathman is hit by a pitch. And they're runners at first and second with 1 away. Runners at first and second. Preston Longcar is the batter. We're at the top of the 4th, all tied up at 9. Runners lead from first and second. The pitch. Line drive over the second baseman's head into right field for a base hit. And here comes 1 run to score. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it's not in time. And there are runners at second and third, and Lou Gehrig goes back on top, 10-9. So McCarthy scores. Kathman goes to third, and Longcar is on at second with an RBI double. And the batter now is Joey Spano. And Spano popped out to the third baseman and then hit a home run. And we've got a little meeting going on the mound and with the umpire. A pitching change coming up. And while we make that change, let's take a quick break. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State. covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Nick Rostelli on the pitch now for Grand Island. Joey Spanos the batters, second and third the pitch. High pop up into shallow left field. Left fielder comes on, makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, takes a high hop, gets past the catcher, and the run scores. And there are two away, and it's 11-9. As Spano drives in a run with a sacrifice fly. And there's a runner on at third with two away, and the batter is Chris Pietrzak. Walked and scored on a home run, and then got a base hit, stolen base. And it's 11-9 in favor of Lou Gehrig here in the top of the fourth. Wild, high-scoring game.
But if you remember when we went to the beginning of the game, one of the things we did talk about is both teams were very aggressive on the base pass. And there's an example of it right there.
And here comes a runner from third. He slides the tag, and he's out. He tried to steal home plate and got tagged out. Preston Longcar tried to do the Ellie De La Cruz thing of the Cincinnati Reds, but that time it didn't work. And after 3.5, it's Lou Gehrig 11, Grand Island 9. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Bottom half of the fourth inning, Lou Gehrig up 11-9. Cole Colosimo on the mound for Lou Gehrig, and the first batter he will face is Gavin Lang as we're in the bottom of the fourth. High-scoring affair. In there tight for a ball. Backed him off a home plate. The pitch to Lang. And outside for a ball, 2-0. Lang bounced out the second baseman to the first baseman, but drove in a run. And here's the pitch. High pop up down the left field side, and it drops in foul. So Lang remains alive. Gehrig scored 5 in the first. Grand Island scored 9 in the second. And here we are, 11-9 Lou Gehrig after they pushed across 2 in the top of the fourth here. Pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. The pitch. Ooh, just missed, and the count evens at 2-2. The Lou Gehrig bench wanted that one badly.
That one did just miss, too.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lang fouls it out of play. Count holds at 2-2. Massimo fires. And he pops one up, foul down the left side and on a play. He did a good job to fight that pitch off.
Well, that's now you're at anything close, you've got to go after, right? Or at least you've got to put the bat on the ball to make it go foul so that you can get a chance at the pitch you're looking for.
Pitches a ball, and that's ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk for Gavin Lang. And as we've mentioned many times, that's how trouble often starts, with a leadoff walk. The batter now is Evan Pazinski. He got a base hit and scored and then walked. So he's been on base a couple of times. The pitch up high. There goes the runner. There goes the throw to second. And he's safe one more time. I don't think we've even had a close play at second base today.
On a steal, you mean? Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Runner at second with nobody out. Evan Pazinski can get a base hit and cut the lead to 1. Right-handed batter, the pitch. In there for a strike. Count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Ooh, high and tight for a ball. 2-1. He ducks down to get out of the way of that one. Colosimo stretches and pitches, and that's a strike, and the count evens up at 2-2.
Oh, he just said there's 3.
That was strike 3? Strike 3 is out. Oh, I thought it was strike 2. Okay, 1 away. My bad, my apologies. Cody Schoen is the batter. Got a couple of hits and a run batted in. Left-handed batter. Colosimo trying to keep Grand Island off the scoreboard here in the 4th. The pitch, high and outside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch, in there for a strike on Cody Schoen. He got a base hit and scored in the second, had a 3-run double in the 3rd. He's 2 for 2 on the day. The pitch, high and outside for a ball. The pitch, inside for a ball. It's 3-1.
This is where you're telling your hitter, right? You're looking for your pitch right now, right? Don't give in right here. You're looking what your pitch is and drive it.
And that pitch is ball 4. And now there's runners at first and second with just 1 away. And the batter now is Lucas Saprowski. He struck out, was called out on strikes his first time and was retired by the 3rd baseman his 2nd time. So Lucas looking for his first hit of the day. Pitch is in there on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
You can feel the sun right now, like coming
Yeah.
in our backs. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
It's hotter on my back than it is anywhere.
Yes. The pitch. High fly ball, shallow center field, shortstop going out and makes the catch. And that's 2 away. It looked a little more adventurous than I anticipated when it left the bat. There's 2 outs, runners at first and second, and the batter now is A.J. Battaglia, who walked and scored in the second and bounced out the pitcher to the first baseman last time up. Runners lead from first and second with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. It's Lou Gehrig 11, Grand Island 9. The pitch, up high, ball 1, 1-0. The pitch. Ball 2, 2-0. What a day weather-wise. Started off beautiful, had some thunderstorms. Now it's gorgeous again. Western New York, you got to love it. Here's the pitch. And it bounces past the catcher, and the runners will move up. So runners at second and third, that takes away any potential force play. First base is open, so.
Actually, you could take that a step further with the weather is anything along the water is even worse, right?
Yes. The pitch to Battaglia in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch for Cole Colosimo. Hey, look who's here. It's Luke Prince, Tom's youngest. The pitch. Bouncing ball into, diving stop by the second baseman, but made it into right field. 1 run scores, and it's an 11-10 game. The second baseman dove, couldn't get it. Battaglia gets an RBI single, and it's a 11-10 game. And back to the top of the order for Brock Hillman. Looked like Colosimo may be able to get out of the inning. Second baseman dove, but ball got past him. And there goes the runner down to second, and once again we have another stolen base. No throw is made. And the runners at second and third with 2 away. Brock Hillman, quite a day at the plate. The pitch. He reaches out and fouls it off to the left. Got a base hit and stole a base in the first. Got a run batted in and a hit in the second and walked in the third. So he's been on base all 3 times. Pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. 11-10. Lou Gehrig leads this one in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The pitch outside for a ball. 2-2 on the batter Hillman.
Like the idea, I just went a little too far outside on that one, but really liked the pitch selection right there.
The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, and that'll drop into right field for a base hit. We're tied. Here comes the lead run. And Hillman goes into second base with the slide. Ball gets away, but he'll stay at second. 2-run score, and it's a 12-11 game in favor now of Grand Island. Rocco Honacki is the batter. And Honacki bounced out the pitcher to the first baseman. He got a base hit and an RBI in the second and was safe on an error by the shortstop in the third. 12-11, Grand Island now in the lead. The pitch. Line drive up the middle into center field. That's a base hit. And runners will be at first and third with 2 away. And the batter now will be Nick Rostelli. So Grand Island looking to build on that 1-run lead. And looks like we're getting a meeting on the mound here. Know if we're making a pitching change, or they're making a pitching change. Yep, they're going to make a pitching change. We'll take a quick break. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@WNYathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
And a runner steals second. Rocco Hornacki. Nick Rostelli is the batter. Runners at second and third. 12-11. Grand Island leading this one with a chance to add onto it. The pitch. Bouncing ball towards second. Gloved by the second baseman to throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But Grand Island retakes the lead after 4 complete. Grand Island 12, Lou Gehrig 11. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
We move to the top of the fifth with Grand Island leading this one 12-11. Nick Rastelli on the mound for Grand Island. And for Lou Gehrig, it is Chris Pietrzak leading off here in the top half of the fifth inning. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Top of the fifth, 12-11 Grand Island. Been a wild game, lots of base hits, lots of traffic, and a few home runs too. Here's the pitch to the right-handed batter, high and tight for a ball. Count evens at 1-1. Pietrzak walked in the first, scored on a Spencer home run, got a base hit, stolen base, and scored in the third. And he skies one. Well hit and way out of here for a home run. And we're all tied at 12. Pietrzak with the home run. And the game is tied at 12. So the hits continue to fly throughout this ball diamond. All tied at 12. He gets greeted by his teammates at home plate. And now the batter will be Charlie Spencer, who has already hit one home run today. Spencer homered his first time up and bounced in out to the second baseman second time up and still drove in a run. We're all tied up at 12. Here's the pitch. High drive, deep to left, way back, and gone. A home run, and just like that, it's 13-12 Lou Gehrig. Back-to-back home runs to start the top half of the fifth inning. Well, that was a no-doubter. Let's count up how many home runs have been hit here by this Lou Gehrig team. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The fifth home run of the afternoon for Lou Gehrig, and it's a 13-12 game. 13-12, Lou Gehrig. And the batter now is Andrew Lajeunesse, who has a home run on the day, a home run and another base hit. So Nick Rastelli gets a new baseball. The other two have been put into orbit, the last two. Those are home runs on back-to-back pitches.
It's funny, I can say right now, Stu, I think only one home run that's gone out was one where you're like, it just got over the fence.
Yeah.
These have gone over by like 50 feet, these home runs.
These have been clouts. And Lou Gehrig has hit 5 of them. Rastelli winds it up and fires. Chopped foul down the third baseline. Nobody out, 2 runs in here, 13-12. Lou Gehrig leading Grand Island. So Grand Island had taken the lead and right away, Lou Gehrig comes right back. The pitch. High fly ball, well hit to left field, and it's gone. Back to back home runs, and it's 14-12 in favor of Lou Gehrig. Three straight home runs. My, oh my. Lou Gehrig putting on a power display. 14-12. 3 straight home runs for the Lou Gehrig squad. Robbie Wassinger is the batter now. He flew out to the left fielder, and was retired by the second baseman on a pop-up. So the Grand Island coach having a word with Nick Rastelli out on the mound, who's given up the 3 straight home runs. That's 6 home runs for Lou Gehrig. And we're in the 5th inning. Wassinger, the left-handed batter, taps the end of the bat on home plate and gets ready to face Nick Rastelli.
You know, all you can tell your pitchers, listen, okay, the big hitters just went.
There's a ball, 1-0.
Right, the big hitters just went. No big deal, okay? Remember, we've got to still hit. We've done our job at doing there. Don't worry about it. Now focus on the rest of this lineup, and let's try to get out of this one.
The windup in the pitch. Outside and low, ball 2, 2-0. The pitch. Bounced foul down the first baseline. Strike 1, 2-1. Well, we're baking in the sun now. Earlier today, we weren't sure if the sun was coming back. Here's the pitch to Wassinger. Lines one into right field for a base hit. And they'll throw to first, but they have no chance really of getting him there. And that's the 4th straight hit for Lou Gehrig here in the top half of the 5th inning. And the batter now is Cole Colosimo. Colosimo got a base hit and stole a base in the first, walked in the third. Runner on first, nobody out. Throw over to first. He's back safely as Wassinger. (14-12). Lou Gehrig leads this one. The pitch. Bouncing ball toward the second baseman, and he bobbled it. Goes into right field, and there are runners at first and second, with nobody out and 3 runs already in. And the batter now is Luke Collard.
Stu, I hate to say this, but there's still no outs right here, right?
Yes.
You know, and that's the one thing right now you got to think about your Grand Island. Come on, it's 1 out at a time is all that you're trying to do.
There's a bouncing ball to the shortstop. Steps on second for 1. The throw to first is in time for a double play. Nice play there. You know, it's funny, I was just about to say the one thing we haven't seen is a double play. And there it is. And the runner, Wassinger, goes to third with 2 away. And the batter now is Jackson McCarthy.
Big 2 outs right there for Grand Island, right? You could walk out of there and just leave it the way it is, down 2 to go up back and hit again. You got to look at that as a win right there.
No doubt. McCarthy bounced out to short, was safe on an error by the shortstop. And I'm not sure who the umpire is talking to. But he was saying, I've been telling you all day, so someone needs to pay attention to the umpire. McCarthy, right-handed batter, the pitch. Low and away for a ball. 3 straight home runs to start the inning. And there was no doubt about any of them. Runner leads from third. Pitch is high and away for a ball.
That's what we talked about earlier. Like I said, it's not like you're going, that one barely made it over, right? It's a
No.
smaller field.
No.
It's no, these are shots that are going out on any field in Western New York, right?
Yes. The pitch. Outside. Ball 3. We're in the top of the 5th. 14-12, Lou Gehrig. In a high-scoring game, to say the least. The pitch. Up high, ball 4. And there are runners at first and third with 2 down for Cole White. White is 0 for 2, called down on strikes, and flew out to the center fielder. So Lou Gehrig looking to add to that 2-run lead here. Top of the order is next. If Grand Island cannot retire Cole White, excuse me. The pitch, there goes, as he pops it up. Out of play behind us, strike 1, 0-1 as the runner from first took off. McCarthy did. And the pitch was fouled off, 0-1. There's the pitch. Line drive into center field, a base hit. The run scores. There's runners at first and second. And now it's 15-12. Runners at first and second.
By my unofficial account, we've got 25 hits in this game already.
Oh, my. Wow. Ryan Kathman is the batter. And it looks like Chris Nowak, the umpire, is going to come in and brush off home plate one more time. Kathman had a base hit, stole a base, scored in the first, was hit by a pitch in the second, and hit by a pitch in the fourth. And here we are in the 5th with Lou Gehrig up 15-12. And your unofficial count is probably more correct than anything I've got. I just know there have been an awful lot of hits. Some really hard hit balls. Runners lead from first and second. The pitch. Breaking ball stays high and outside, 1-0.
Yeah, and that's either team. You're not sitting here going, well, that was, everything's been all over, into the gaps, hard hit ball.
Yeah, if you love baseball and you like hitting, these are your games. Here's the pitch. Foul back onto the screen. Count evens up at 1-1. (15-12). Lou Gehrig leads this one in the top of the 5th. They have a chance to add some more here if Kathman can keep the inning alive. The pitch. Swing and a slow hit roller towards second. Glove to throw to first. Gets past the first baseman. Here comes another run to score. And it's 16-12 and the inning continues. A slow hit roller. And the throw got past the first baseman. And the batter now is Preston Longcar. Runners at second and third with 2 away. The pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-0. Tough inning for Nick Rostelli. Didn't get any help from his defense on that play. Here's the pitch. Ooh, in tighty. Longcar jumps out of the way, 2-0. 16-12, Lou Gehrig. The stretch and the pitch. High foul fly out of play down the right side. Now the way this game has gone, 16-12, I'd say it's still far from over.
Oh.
We're in the 5th, but both these teams have shown a propensity to hit.
I'm starting to think the first one to break 20 may be what you got to do to get this game.
Throw over to third, the runner's back safely. Third baseman puts a tag on the helmet, but clearly the runner was back in plenty of time. The pitch. Foul down the right side. Two and two on Preston Longcar. The pitch. Bounce, line drive into right field for a base hit. Here comes one run. Here comes the second run. And it's a 2-run single for Longcar. And now it's 18-12. And Joey Spagno's got a home run on the day.
You're starting to get back to that meat of the lineup right now that has hit multiple home runs, right?
Yeah.
You're getting close to it right here.
Yeah, Spencer has 2 and La Jeunesse has 2.
So
Yeah.
think about it right now. I mean, you've got right now 4 hitters in a row that have all hit one out, and some of them that have hit multiple ones.
Yeah. Oh, boy. The pitch. Spano skies one down the right side, but it'll drop in foul territory. Strike 1, 0-1. And he didn't make good contact. He looked like his hands got the bees on that one. You could see him shaking his hands. 18-12, Lou Gehrig leading this one here in the top of the 5th. This inning started with back-to-back-to-back home runs. There goes a runner from first, and the pitch is popped up. Behind home plate, the catcher comes back, and the ball goes over the backstop for strike 2.
That's what you call new life right there if you're Spano, right? You're going, I got a second opportunity right now that I got to do something with.
There goes a runner from first. The pitch is up high for a ball. Throw down to second is not in time, and it's another stolen base. We've had a ton of those. And now Spano will see if he can drive in another run. Lou Gehrig by 6. The pitch. Called strike 3, struck him out. Spano didn't think so, but Charlie Nowak did, and his opinion counts. So after 4.5, it is Lou Gehrig 18, Grand Island 12, and you are watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, 18-12, Lou Gehrig. Isaac Gerhardt leads off for Grand Island here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 on Gerhardt. The pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. And the count goes to 0-2. Ooh, high and tight. He ducks out of the way of that one. Joey Spano now on the mound for Lou Gehrig. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High and outside. Count evens at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes on Isaac Gerhardt. The pitch. Low and outside, ball 3. 3-2 on Gerhardt, leading off the bottom of the 5th. Lou Gehrig up 18-12 after a big 4th inning. The 3-2 pitch. Bouncing ball towards short. Gloved by the shortstop. The long throw to first is in time, and there's one away in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And the batter now, we're going to bring on Luke Prince. Does some umpiring. Now, what age group do you umpire, Luke?
I usually ump between 8U to 15U.
And now, what is the biggest challenge in umpiring those games?
Definitely the coaches. I feel like no matter what, even if it's a close call, you're going to get some words said to you by either way.
Coaches more so than parents?
I don't know. It could be bad either way. I'm not going to lie to you. Some coaches think their parent. I mean, some parents think they're coaches at times when they're not. But
well, how do you control that? How do you fix it? What do you do?
usually I try to act loud because I'm a loud person, just like my dad.
Wait a second, that's my buddy you're talking about. Bounce to second. He's out at 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Explain how you control those games.
Usually like I said, I'll call time and I'll just give a warning right away. I'll just say, like, I'm not doing any of that, guys. We're here for the kids. We're not here because you guys complaining. Also sets a horrible example for the kids, which that's the last thing anyone needs. But like I had a game a couple days ago. It was a close call. It was a bang play at home. My partner called him out. Coach got in my buddy's face, and of course I'm gonna have his back. It doesn't matter if I agree with the call or not, but it's just you pat your back to the play and then you just go to the next play. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, hopefully, Evan Pazinski singles with 2 outs. Runner on first, 2 out. Cody Schoen is the batter. Well, hopefully, I mean, you know, the funny thing about this is before each league starts, don't they make parents sign some kind of paper or something that says certain, is there a behavioral code that no one is keeping up with? Or is it just people seem to be out of control is what I'm getting at.
I feel like I don't know, coaches compared to the last couple of years, I feel like every year it's just more and more a problem. But I was talking to my dad about this. I really believe when you come to watch a game, you should not be able to sit behind the plate, because just to be able to trip the umpire, I feel like you should be able to sit on the side and just watch your game and let the umpires do the thing. And to me, I've had games where I've been playing where I thought I lost because of the ump, but it's never actually that reason. You could take things in consideration that you did wrong every game to get better, and not just the ump making a bad call, because he's never perfect.
Runners at first and second with 2 away. Luke Saprowski is the batter. Back-to-back base hits by Pazinski and Schoen. And those are the 2 base runners here in the bottom of the 5th. We're talking with Luke Prince, Tom's youngest son, who's telling us about some of the trials and tribulations of umpiring youth baseball games. So does it make you want to stay with umpiring? I mean, there's always a shortage of officials, right? And they've got the runner trapped off of second base, but he'll get back to the bag.
See, there is definitely a lot of shortage compared to the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, taking that into consideration, I don't know, the money is very, very good. I can't lie to you.
Well,
but a lot of it, is it worth the hassle?
Oh, what a play. A high throw to first base. The first baseman leaps and gets it, and the inning is over, and Luke Gehrig holds Grand Island scoreless in the 5th. Well, so I guess the question becomes, is it worth the money to deal with parents and coaches?
There's definitely I've had a lot of people that have actually quit over the last few years because just a lot of the stress they said they've gone through for it. But I honestly, when I get yelled at and everything, I take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to be honest, because if I just keep that in my head, I don't want it to affect how I ump in the rest of the game. Just so, I don't know, that's how I see it. But I see myself definitely still umping in the next few years, and we'll go from there.
Good for you. You have to have a thick skin to be an official in any sport. Well, thank you, Luke. That's some interesting perspective, and hopefully some parents and coaches paid attention. Mm-hmm. and you know, leave the umpires alone. They're doing the best they can.
Absolutely.
Luke is headed to Hilbert this fall, where he will play football. He'll be in the All-Star game next Friday night, and Tom and I will have the Kensington All-Star game, and you'll have the joy of watching your son play in that game.
Last high school game ever, yeah. You know, Stu, let's talk about this as far as what umpires that we do have a shortage.
Yes.
Let's just look at what happened this past year. Folks, your children are about to enter right now the modified level, if they're not already at the modified level. Do you know how many games I can't tell you the amount of games that were canceled this year at modified because they did not have a coach. Did not have an umpire. I apologize. And what happened was the coach had to come out in certain circumstances to umpire, or you had to have coaches go into the Little League programs and actually get umpires to come coach your modified games because there weren't umpires to be had.
So in other words, it's the kids who are getting cheated because not enough people want to put up with what you put up with to umpire.
See, what happens is you have to remember you've got to have a feeder program. Especially to become a Western New York umpire. So to have a feeder program, you've got to have these youth umpires that are out here doing games like this, right, at certain levels. They're the ones that have to go up to be the Western New York umpires as next. Well, guess what? If it's bad experience after bad experience after bad experience out there,
they're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it. That's exactly it. And that's part of the reason why you have issues that are out there.
Well, it's a societal issue. To put it in a larger concept, there seems among many to be a lack of respect for any authority figure. And hopefully, somehow, some way, it turns around and gets fixed a little bit.
And I like, Luke did bring up something because you go to a lot of these games and you could see how many times have we even gone to see high school games, or we're calling because we have to be behind the home plate to be able to do what we do, to be able to make calls and everything. But how many times have we been around parents that are right next to us and they're screaming and yelling at umpires that we're sitting right next to, and you can almost hear them over the air?
Yes. Way too many. Chris Pietrzak is the batter. He homered last time, and he crushes one to left, and it's gone. And that makes it 19-12. Second time in a row, Pietrzak has gone deep.
That's his third home run of the day, isn't it?
Second. He walked.
Oh, the next batter would be a third one, right?
Yes, Charlie Spencer. Yes, you are correct. Well, that makes it 19-12 in favor of Lou Gehrig. Well, I'm a little bit familiar with some of this stuff because my youngest daughter is a soccer referee, and they have similar issues. And the officials, be they umpires or referees, they need support from parents, coaches, and whatever associations that are responsible for the officials. That one's high and all the way back to the screen for a ball, 1-0.
And now, look, I want to preface this today. I have been here now for 2 full games pretty much, right?
Yes.
And I got to tell you, I haven't heard a peep from parents around here. They've been phenomenal. So
yes,
I want to state the games that we're a part of right now, the parents have been phenomenal.
Yes.
I have not heard a word out here. So I do want to preface that. We just happen to just talk about it just because we've been talking so much in a lot of the games we do about umpires.
And Chris Nowak's been great today. He's been in complete control of this game. There's a swing and a miss for a strike. 2-1 on Charlie Spencer, who's homered twice and got another run batted in with a ground out to the second baseman. High pop-up foul and out of play. Back toward Tom's car, but the tree will protect it. Here's the pitch. High and outside for a ball to Spencer. The pitch in tight, and it's called strike 3. Gets past the catcher. Throw down to first is in time, and there's one away. So it's a strikeout of Spencer. And the putout goes 2-3. The batter now is Andrew LaJeunesse. Evan Pazinski on the mound, and here's the pitch to LaJeunesse. And he chops one foul down the third base side. LaJeunesse has had quite a day. He homered in the first, got a base hit in the third, and homered in the fifth. We're in the top of the sixth. 19-12. Lou Gehrig in there for a strike. Great pitch on the inside corner, right at the knees. The left-hander on the mound winds and fires high and tight for a ball. Backing La Jeunesse off the plate. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground. Well, a one-hop line drive into left field for a base hit. So La Jeunesse has his 4th hit of the day. And there's a runner on at first, and the batter now is Robbie Wassinger.
Stu, that was the 30th hit of the game.
Wow. Holy cow, that's a lot of hits. Pitches a ball, low and away, 1-0. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well hit to center field. Center fielder going back, and it's gone. A home run. Robbie Wassinger, a 2-run home run, and it's 21-12. Straightaway center field. Wassinger put a charge into that one, and it's a 9-run lead. Of course, we did see Grand Island score 9 in 1/2 inning. So.
Oh yeah, this is far. But I did make a comment that I said could
Yes,
it be
you
the
did.
first one to 20. I did say that. So
Yes, you did.
now I have to see if that holds up or not, right?
Yeah. It'd be amazing if both these teams get to 20.
I'll tell you, this has been the kind of game to see that happen in. I mean, both these teams can just hit and hit very well.
Unofficially, that's the 8th home run. Cole Colosimo is the batter. Pitches in there for a strike, 0-1. From Evan Bazinski. Lefty to lefty. Lined, and the second baseman gets it on the hop. The throw to first is in time for the out, and there are 2 away. Lined on one hop, and the second baseman, Hillman, picked it up on that short hop and threw to first for the out. The batter now is Luke Collard with 2 down in the 6th. 21-12, Lou Gehrig leading. The pitch to Collard, and a little pop-up, then it'll drop. The shortstop picks it up, throws to first, not in time. The shortstop couldn't grab that one. The ball fell in, and it's a base runner for Lou Gehrig. Batter now is Jackson McCarthy. Right-handed batter. Runner leads from first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, and the runner almost got caught leaning off of first base, but he gets back. McCarthy, the batter. Bazinski pitches. High pop-up foul, out of play. Lands beyond the Lou Gehrig dugout, the fence behind it. Here's the stretch and the pitch. High for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on McCarthy. Collard leads from first. The pitch. Way up high, all the way back to the screen. And Collard will head down to second. And 2-2 on McCarthy now. Well, these kids will work up a great appetite since they've been doing an awful lot of running on the base paths. Well, in some cases, jogging around the bases after home runs. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen. Count holds at 2-2.
And Stu, remember too, this isn't the first game of the day.
No.
They've been playing all day long on top of this.
Right, just to get to this game, right? Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. And the inning is over, but they add some more runs. And after 5.5, it's Lou Gehrig 21, Grand Island 12. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Bottom half of the 6th inning, 21-12. Lou Gehrig leading Grand Island. A.J. Battaglia leads off for Grand Island. The pitch. Down low, ball one goes all the way back to the screen. Here's the pitch to Battaglia. Chop foul. Count evens at 1-1. Andrew LaJeunesse on the mound now for Lou Gehrig. Here's the pitch to Battaglia. High foul fly down the right side. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it's just a long foul fly for a strike. LaJeunesse trying to not allow any Grand Island base runners, and Battaglia trying to get on to get something started for this Vikings squad. Been a wild and crazy game filled with big innings. Lou Gehrig started it off with 5 in the first. Grand Island answered with 9 in the second. 9 in the second inning, and right now it's 21-12 in favor of Lou Gehrig. Battaglia, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. High foul fly off to the right, not a play. Count holds at 1-2. The pitch. Chop foul at home plate. Count holds at 1-2.
Coming into this inning, both teams had actually thrown 120 pitches apiece.
That's astounding. That's amazing. High fly ball down the right side. Right fielder is there and crossing into foul territory. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 away. And it'll go back to the top of the order for Brock Hillman, wearing number 23 on the back of his baseball jersey. He's had an active day. He's been on base all 4 times. One out in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. High and tight. Ball 1, 1-0. The pitch. Outside. Ball 2, 2-0. 2-0 on Hillman. The pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. We've seen 1 double play in the ball game.
Grand Island needed that too at
Yes,
that
it
time.
did.
If you remember, we were saying, boy, just get 1 out right here, get things started.
Pitches inside for a ball. Brock Hillman trying to get it started here. His team is down by 9. 21-12. The left-handed batter waits the pitch. Up high, ball. Oh, he called that one a strike. I thought it was ball 4. So did Hillman. I was a little premature. And now the count is full on Hillman. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one's up high, ball 4. And Hillman is on for the 5th time today, at least in this game. And that will bring up Rocco Honacki. And Rocco been on base 3 out of 4 times. Andrew LaJeunesse. The right-hander pitches. Ripped foul down the right side. Look out beyond that fence, and it's 0-1. Little bit low, 1-1. The pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Now, Tom, can you imagine who I think of when I see a young ball player named Rocco?
Rocco Baldelli.
Well, no, you would think of that. That's today. There's a high foul fly down the right side, out of play. Yes, Rocco Baldelli, the Minnesota Twins manager. That's a good one. But a guy my age would think of Rocky Colavito.
Oh, yeah.
Who was, when I was a kid, we used to say, "Don't knock the rock." Rocco Domenico Colavito. Never should have been traded from Cleveland to Detroit. That's another story. Line drive and a base hit into right center field. And now Grand Island has 2 runners on with 1 away, and Nico Rustelli is the batter. I'm glad you reminded me about Rocco Baldelli. I think if I remember correctly, he was a really good ball player, but injuries cut his career short. And then he got into the coaching side of it all. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Runners lead from first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, 21-12. Lou Gehrig leading Grand Island. The pitch. And bounced on 1 hop to the shortstop. To second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. So they get the force on the runner at second. And there are 2 away with runners at first and third. And the batter now is Isaac Gerhardt. Got a base hit and an RBI. Flew out to right field. Got a base hit and an RBI, flew out to center field and bounced out to the shortstop. So 2 down, runners at first and second on the bottom half of the 6th inning. Lou Gehrig leading this one 21-12. And you get a quick meeting of the Lou Gehrig pitcher and catcher and coach.
I think the problem, part of the run is the runner's hurt.
Oh, okay, I see that. The umpire down there at first base.
He's holding his wrist is what he is.
Hopefully he's all right. He's shaking his hand now. And is he going to stay in the game? Yeah, looks like he's going to stay in the game. Nico Rustelli. Isaac Gerhardt is the batter. 2 outs, runners at first and third. 21-12. Lou Gehrig, big batter here. The pitch way up high. There goes the runner down to second. The throw, the slide, the tag, and they got him. First time all day a runner has been thrown out. And that'll do it for Grand Island in the 6th inning. They get no runs and leave a man on base after 6 complete. Lou Gehrig 21, Grand Island 12. You're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive tables? We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Cole White leads off high and tight, and the pitch knocks him down. He leads off here in the top half of the seventh inning. And here's the pitch to White. Chop foul at home plate. Count evens at 1-1. Evan Pazinski on the mound for Grand Island. The pitch to White. High fly ball down the left field line. Fair or foul? Looks like a foul. It's a foul ball. Well, that had plenty of distance. Just pulled it a little too far foul, or that would have been another home run for Lou Gehrig.
No, it actually hit the fence.
It did.
Stayed in the park,
It
yeah.
did, okay. Well, thank you for that, Tom. I can't see that fence. As you can see this backstop fence here. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three, one away here in the top half of the seventh as Cole White goes down swinging. And it'll take us back to the top of the order for Ryan Kathman. Kathman's had a busy day, been on base all 4 times, twice hit by pitch. And that pitch is back to the screen for a ball, 1-0. 21-12, Lou Gehrig here in the top half of the seventh inning. A wild and crazy and very entertaining game. It was delayed at the start by rain. And pitches a ball. I mean, in the middle of the game before this, the thunder and lightning and rain came, and they had to finish that game before we were able to start. We started about an hour late. That one bounces in the dirt for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes on Kathman. So this game started at about 20 after 3, I think. The pitch in there for a strike, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Kathman. In there for a strike. 3-2. Well, Kathman thought that was ball 4, dropped the bat, took a step toward first. Umpire Chris Nowak said, "Not so fast, son. That's strike 2." And here's the full count pitch. High and tight, ball 4, he walked him, and Kathman is on for the 5th time today. And that will bring up Preston Longcar. Longcar. Yeah, well, they've all had a busy day at home plate and on the bases. Runner on first, 1 away. Oh, a line drive into left field, but the left fielder is there, hit it right at him. And there are 2 away. Hard hit ball, but right at the left fielder. And the batter now is Joey Spano. Fouled out the third, homered in the third. Got a sacrifice and was retired, the pitcher to the catcher. And then was called out on strikes. High and tight over his head, back to the screen, and the runner at first, Kathman, goes down to second. So Spano has hit 1 home run today. Pazinski, the lefty, fires, High and tight for a ball. Wonder how far all these baseballs have traveled if you took out a tape measure and added them up high back to the screen, and the runner goes to third. You know what I mean? You put a tape measure. This one went 350 feet, and you just measured them out.
Just the home runs alone we could just do.
Yeah. Yes. And here's the pitch to Spano, way outside, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring up Chris Pietrzak, who has homered in each of his last 2 at-bats. So Pietrzak with 2 home runs, a walk, a base hit, and there goes the runner from first down to second, and he rips one on the ground, gloved by the third baseman. The long throw across the diamond is in time, and the inning is over. Good play there, and they do not score after 6.5. It is Lou Gehrig 21, Grand Island 12, and you're watching U12 Championship Baseball on Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
You're watching another live stream production by 300 Level Media, LLC. 300 Level Media can highlight your business by incorporating commercials, live reads, and corporate logos throughout our WNY Athletics events. WNY Athletics is the premier high school sports streaming service in New York State, covering regular season contests through the state championships and everything in between, with over 1 million views annually. If you are interested in advertising on any of our platforms, please send a message to fwolf@wnyathletics.com or call 716-427-2600. Thank you for watching.
Joey Spano on to pitch for Lou Gehrig here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. It is 21-12, Lou Gehrig. And Isaac Gerhardt will lead off for Grand Island. Gerhardt is a base hit and an RBI on the day. Batters 4, 5, and 6 for the Grand Island team. And Spano, the right-hander, winds it up and fires. He throws a fastball for a strike, 0-1. Spano's had quite a day at home plate. We'll see what he does on the pitcher's mound here as he tries to close out the championship for his Lou Gehrig squad. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2 on Gerhardt. Been quite a game, high scoring, lots of base hits, lots of home runs. Did even have a double play and finally got a runner thrown out trying to steal. Here's the 2-strike pitch. A little high and outside, good 0-2 pitch, 1-2. Tried to get him to go fishing, but he didn't take the bait. Here's the windup and the 1-2 pitch. Bouncing ball deep in the hole at shortstop. The long throw nowhere near in time. And Gerhardt starts the inning with an infield single. Slow hit ground ball. The shortstop backhanded it. Really had no chance. And it's an infield single. And now the batter is Gavin Lang. Lang, run batted in, a walk and a run scored, and the right-handed batter faces Joey Spano, who looks the runner, Gerhardt, back to first base. The stretch by Spano and the pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Well, the last thing Lou Gehrig wants to see is Grand Island get base runners. Spano fires up high for a ball, 2-0. Been a very entertaining game. High scoring, lots of home runs. The pitch. High fly ball down the right side. Right fielder is there, makes the catch in fair territory. 1 away here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, and the batter now is Evan Pazinski. One away. Lou Gehrig 2 outs away from the Lansing Championship, Lansing Tournament U12 Championship. Spano works out of the stretch and pitches. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, and it's 0-1. Spano checks the runner. Pitches. Bouncing ball into left field for a base hit. And Grand Island has runners at first and second with 1 away. And the batter now is Cody Schoen. Cody on the day got a base hit and scored in the second. Had a 3-run double in the third. Walked in the fourth and got a base hit in the fifth. So pretty good day for just about everybody's batting averages here. Tom told us the team batting averages earlier. Runners lead from first and second. I don't think those averages have gone down much.
A little bit, but it's 476 for one, 441 for the other.
Somebody had to make it out somewhere. Spano winds and fires. Nice stop by the catcher. 21-12. Lou Gehrig leading this one with 1 out and 2 on in the bottom of the 7th. Spano looks at the runners. The pitch. Ooh, high and tight all the way back to the screen, and the runners will move up. Runners at second and third now. With a 1-2 count on Snowden. Showden, excuse me. Spano now out of the windup, fires on the outside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cody Schoen. Here's the windup and the 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball toward the first baseman. High hop, and it gets right through the first baseman into right field. 2 runs will score, and it's a 21-14 game. 2 runs score. Runner on at first. 1 away, and Lucas Saprowski is the batter. Now that looked like it might be an out, but went right through the first baseman's legs. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1 on Saprowski. 21-14. Lou Gehrig with a 7-run cushion, and they may need it. The pitch. High pop up, shallow right field, second baseman over, and he makes the catch, and there are 2 away. In fair territory, and now Grand Island is down to its last hope. It'll be A.J. Battaglia trying to keep things alive for Grand Island. Trailing 21-14. Runner on first with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Spano trying to close it out for Lou Gehrig. The stretch and the pitch to Battaglia in there for a strike, 0-1. A long day of baseball perhaps about to conclude for Lou Gehrig and Grand Island. And Lou Gehrig will, if they get this next out, will have the satisfaction of winning the U12 championship. The pitch. Bouncing ball on the ground toward the second baseman. Gloves it. The throw to first in time for the out. And the ball game is over. And Lou Gehrig wins this one 21-14. Well, Tom, that was a very entertaining ball game.
No doubt about it. Like I said, we finished up with 35 hits in this one.
And as you said, the first team to 20 would be the winner. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the game. Once again, the final score in the Lansing Tournament's U12 Championship game. Lou Gehrig 21, Grand Island 14. Thank you for watching. For Tom Prince, Russ Battaglia, Francis Beck, and Luke Prince, my name is Stu Boyer, and have a good night, everybody.